Hey Puppy Trades! I want to do a video analysis update of why Elliott Wave theorists are expecting B2 Gold, MGM Resorts, and Gamestop to begin very powerful Wave 3 rallies. So we'll talk about B2 Gold first. It is a gold producer with 3 operational mines, one each in Mali, Namibia, and the Philippines. The company also has portfolios of other evaluation and exploration assets in Mali, Burkina Faso, Colombia, Namibia, and Finland. So we look at B2 Gold. It is trading at its book value. I found that to be interesting. There's also a 5.69% dividend. The interest coverage ratio very high, and even a 61% institutional shareholder metric, which is pretty interesting given that this is a foreign company based out of Vancouver. So we're going to get into the Elliott Wave. The Elliott Wave is very clean, so we're going to focus on price, but keep looking at this RSI because it's really beautiful. This relative strength index, how clean this is on the daily time frame. So we see wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. And in this big wave 3 is so textbook. 1, 2, wave 3. 1, wave 3s are known for having these gaps, especially above the wave 1 high. So we have this big wave 3. We also know it's a wave 3 because of these extensions. Yes, it goes almost all the way to the 161.8% extension of the length of wave 1 placed at the wave 2 low. The 127.2% extension, I believe, is the ideal place for a wave 3 to end. That's going to be very important in a lot of the stock market to remember. So we see a wave 4 correction, retest the wave 1 high, and look at this. Wave 5 ends with momentum divergence on the RSI. An extremely clean 5 waves up, now 3 waves back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 1, and wave 2 ending between the 61.8 to 78.6% retracement. So I believe this is very clean, that above 2.35, B2 Gold is going to begin a wave 3, and that wave 3 can take it all the way up to 3.85 before a shallow wave 4 and a wave 5 higher. It can go even higher because wave 3 is also the 61.8% extension of the length of wave 1. And so if we take that, we can see that that gives a number of 3.50. So 3.85 to all the way up at not 3.50 but 4.20 is the target. So the wave 3 target zone is 3.80 to 4.20, 3.85 to 4.20 is that wave 3 target. Now, this wave 1 was from early August to about mid to late October, about 2.5, 3 months. Could 3 months from now, if we see this wave 2 be struck, 3 months from now, from the wave 2 low being struck, this is where this wave 3 could be seen. We could see a pretty dramatic rally, taking B2 Gold up to 3.85 to 4.20 for wave 3 before a shallow wave 4 and a wave 5 higher. If wave 4 retests the wave 1 high and wave 5 is the length of wave 1 placed at the wave 4 low, we can see B2 Gold go all the way up to 4.65. It is currently at 2.75 and trading at book value. So very interesting for a company backed by gold. Let's look at MGM Resorts right now. A very clean count from this stock. What does MGM Resorts do? We're getting into a few sectors now. MGM Resorts International is a holding company which owns and operates casino resorts through wholly owned subsidiaries. The company's resorts portfolio incorporates unique holding offerings, including some of the most familiar resort brands in the industry, such as the Bellagio, MGM Grand, Mandalay Bay, and the Mirage. The company also owns, the company reports under 3 segments: the Las Vegas Strip, regional operations, MGM China and management, and other operations. MGM China's operations consist of the MGM Macau Resort and Casino, and the company is currently developing an integrated casino, hotel, and entertainment resort on the Cotai Strip in the region. MGM Resorts created a controlled real estate investment trust named MGM Growth Properties LLC. MGM Growth Properties LLC, a premier real estate investment trust engaged in the acquisition, ownership, and leasing of large-scale resorts. The company's superior business model, extensive non-gaming revenue opportunities, high-quality assets, and property locations are primary growth drivers. Interest coverage ratio of 4.20, nice return on equity and profit margins, and we're going to see 68% institutional shareholder ownership. So during the day, they're not on this anymore. Institutions were buying the long strangle, which can be found by going to options. Long strangle right there. One of my favorite screens. It's not on it anymore, but it was on it during the day. That's the benefit of going on the screen, or a privilege I get of going on the screen during the day. Let's look at MGM Resorts from an Elliott wave perspective. We see a wave 1 and a ABC wave 2, and then from this low, again, look at this RSI. 1, 2, 3. Highest high on the RSI, shallow wave 4, and a wave 5 that ends with momentum divergence. Then we have a wave 2 correction. And we can see also that this wave 2 correction is going to go, oops. Well, that's a useful level to have anyway. But this wave 2 correction is going to go, I believe, well, or probably just about past the 78.6% retracement. Right there, ending it perfectly, the 78.6% retracement. So this is a nice opportunity to mark up MGM Resorts and just show how these clear wave 3 levels can be found. 42.53 is the high. And this low is 34.16. So we can see the 61.8% extension of wave 1 is 47.70. That's only about $1 or $2 away from the 127.2% extension of the length of wave 1 placed at the wave 2 low. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to draw 2 boxes. Remember, I'm a little new to these bar chart settings. I'm a little new. Where's the box? There's the rectangle. I find my rectangle. We've got 2 boxes, but really, I think this is the box up here for wave 3. 47.70 to 46-ish on the low end. Nice place for wave 3 to end. Looking something like this for MGM before a wave 4 correction. That is a large, much bigger wave 4 than all the other ones. I'll try to make it smaller so it doesn't look like a different degree. Bar chart really pulled a number on me. Thank you, bar chart. I needed to be on my toes. Yeah, I was getting a little too good. I needed to be on my toes. But this, I think the change with bar chart, in a way, when they did that, it made me realize like how important this is, and not to get too far away, and that this itself is important enough, and that people really care about this. This keeps people engaged, and hopefully it makes people happy. It definitely doesn't enrich anyone because it's not investment advice in any way, but I use it for my own personal investing, which is a fun fact. Let's get a 3 up there and just show what this is. There we go. So wave 1, wave 2, and then from this low, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves, another wave 1, and a wave 2 correction. So if this low is already struck of 35.56, and the invalidation, very tight, is 34.16, a little wider, but I believe unnecessary, 33.44. I think 34.16 is going to hold. These daily charts are going to play out, and we're going to see my OCD act up a little bit. Wave 1, wave 2, big wave 3. I'm expecting to begin from the 61.8 to 78.6% retracement before a shallow wave 4 and a wave 5 higher. This was from 9:11 to 10:29. So that was less than 2 months, 3 months from now, 4 months from now, could MGM be in the low to mid 40s for wave 3 before a shallow wave 4 and a wave 5 higher? That is what Elliott Wave is going to suggest. Now, getting into GameStop real quick, a wave 1 and a wave 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another wave 1 and a wave 2, and then from this low, yes, a leading diagonal wave 1 and a wave 2 above 1931. That is all very valid, and we're seeing from this low, GameStop is getting impulsive. 1, 2, 1, 2. Is this a wave 3 of wave 3? I believe it is. I believe this is clearly 5 waves, and there's no other way to label this besides wave 3 of wave 3. One of the reasons this is making the highest high on the RSI at 77.77. I suspect this high is going to break of 28.05, and when it does, GameStop is going to run like absolute madness. So that's what I'm expecting above 19.31. This is wave 1 and wave 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another wave 1 and another wave 2. It broke this wave 1 high, but did not reach the equal legs target. I suspect that GameStop is in an incomplete bullish sequence. At the bare minimum, we're going to see the length of this rally, place of this wave 2 low, be met. But really, that's a little too bare minimum. We're going to see GameStop, and honestly, it's pretty interesting. That level right there is that big round number of 50. You know, GameStop in the 50s soon could certainly be on the books. I'm expecting the low 30s in a very short amount of time. But looking right there, that's where that box for wave 3 comes from. GameStop can be in the 50s, and we all know how quick that can happen.